Hey, English 1010 P54. That's right. I said English 1010. We're moving on. We have to move on. I dragged a student out of bed to stand in your place so that we can preview a little bit of this essay that I want you to read for the next time we see each other, which I hope will be tomorrow. You should be getting that literary analysis essay in. That is due tonight at 11:59 p.m. You have to get that in. I can't give you any more time to do it. We've got to move on. So if you notice, I've asked you to click into English 1010 and D2L instead of English 820. So click into that one, and I've got your schedule of assignments in there that I need you to print out. And I gave you a link to a graduation speech that I want you to read. Now, this is going to begin our unit on summary response and on education. There's going to be a theme, okay? But before you read this graduation speech, just a few things to get your mind in the idea of thinking about a graduation speech. So I was going to ask Audrey here to act in your place, to have a little conversation with me about a graduation speech. So here I am telling you this is a graduation speech. I will tell you it was given in 2012, so 3 years ago, in Massachusetts, in a very wealthy area of Massachusetts, a very affluent high school. So you say, why are we reading a graduation speech that was given in Massachusetts 3 years ago? Well, it went viral. He gave this speech and it just went viral. So what was so special about this speech? So I'm going to ask you this. Have any of you ever been to graduation? Have you ever been to a graduation?
Yes.
What graduation did you go to?
My sister's graduation.
Okay, your sister's graduation. So it was in Thompson Bowling Arena?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Remember any of the pomp and circumstance there? What'd you see there?
Everyone walked in, and then people talked for a long time, and people walked across the stage for a really long time.
Yeah, like 400 people walking across the stage. Yeah, a lot of times a high school graduation is pretty predictable. Everybody walks in, the band plays, people talk. Do you remember the speeches that were given?
No.
Not at all.
I feel like they were probably something about, like, I don't know, learning. No.
Okay. Learning?
They were not good speeches.
Oh, ouch. Not good speeches.
There's no good speeches at graduation.
There's no good speeches at graduations. But this one apparently was so good that it went viral. But you're saying none of the speeches at your sister's graduation went viral.
No, because they were kind of generic. They were
Okay.
like, let's all graduate from high school now. And it's like, well, I could have told you that.
Okay. So you don't really expect a whole lot from a graduation speech other than good job.
Some feel-good celebration.
Okay.
I guess.
Right. And who gave the speeches?
Students.
All students?
Yes.
No administrators?
Well, they might have, but I don't remember.
You don't remember. Okay. And that's pretty typical for graduation speeches is that, first of all, I think around here it's very common to have students only give the speeches. I was at that graduation too. I should know this.
Yeah.
4 students.
Something
And
like
I don't
that.
remember any administrators either. I don't think anybody gave a speech other than the 4 students. But this speech obviously has or this school obviously has a different tradition because this was given by the English teacher at the school. So that's some things you need to know about this speech. Remember, it's given in a very affluent area. Okay, so when you hear some of the things he says, you might be a little surprised by it, but keep that in mind when you read it. It's given by an English teacher. I'm going to guess the junior English teacher, but I'm not sure. So he is very familiar with the students. He's probably seen a lot of them come in and out of his classroom. And we haven't talked in this class, but we will talk about those teachers. We wonder if he's one of those teachers. We'll talk about that. Do you have one of those teachers in your school? The ones that everybody knows?
Yeah.
Got any crotchety teachers?
Not universally crotchety.
Okay, but they like to put on that crotchety affect. Because if you look at the title of what I've asked you to read, it's called You're Not Special. And Audrey here said that all the graduation speeches said things like, oh, this is great, it's very congratulatory, but here he is, the title of this speech is You're Not Special. So that's something to keep in mind as you read the speech. But make sure you read the entire speech to come up with what his real point is. And then also, when you're done reading the speech, try to think a little about why this created so much response, because this was all over talk shows, all over the internet. that people were talking about what he said to these students. Okay? Enjoy the speech. It is really good. Stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Bye.